I'm surprised the faint trace of human
The greater the instinct.
instinct. Our job would be a lot easier if our enemies... Unfortunately, they're only the pawns. But they're not the problem. The problem...
At least all the known cognizant Vispanes have been killed now.
I don't believe something is dead unless I've killed it myself. You're more cautious than me. Shuheng is a special case.
The Quad will protect Shuheng if the cognizant Vispanes are linked to the Cinders.
If you could capture one alive, I know that we're here. This is the spot where Thor and I left last time.
You kept a connection with the depths of the Source Layer?
What?
If only one of the things from the depths manages to make it through...
The Cinders is worth the risk. What's not worth the risk is heading back down to the primordial layer and the trail going cold. There aren't many ruins like this one. We fled and left our cities to the Vispanes.
The world has never belonged to the...
I'm only concerned with the final outcome. There haven't been any quakes in the Sky Islands for a very
I'll
long...
never be complacent while the old town lies in ruins.
So what?
Being in touch with the ground has its... There's only so much the astral engine can do to stabilize the surface. Everybody remembers past events, even among the mods. That's not how we should be thinking.
I'm sorry, but just because we're defending humanity, humans are caught in an endless spiral between self-satisfaction. Gongchen, humanity might have no higher mission, but we do.
I hope you haven't given this pep talk.
This is just who I am. If there ever comes a day the Vispanes are truly eliminated from this world, then when they're able to hear these facts without being... But until then, I'll continue to fail.
Cycles are not for the greater good.
We haven't experienced it ourselves, but dreaming in the last era.
Odin.
I've never denied anyone who's one of us. We have things that we must do. I'm going.
Wu Wei, yet nothing's left undone. To prosper, or to perish. Stay calm at the very heart of emptiness. Keep going. Let's go. Enemy ahead. Watch. All we see is empty. How's that? Chi from all... A shifting world with fixed principles. How's that? In the palm of my hand. Keep going. All obstacles have their solution. You shouldn't have brought Thor down.
You think too little of her.
This is already very close to the prime...
Really? Seems you're quite familiar with Shuheng's source layer.
I've investigated it quite a few times.
You mean that girl you were talking about?
Yes.
I'm assuming you found nothing of interest. Something that completely changes its identity with each cycle. Something that can live among humankind without detection. Something that doesn't leave a single trace. If something really is the source, would it even know?
There isn't enough evidence. I mean, we can't even be sure this source exists.
It does. The Vispanes must have a source.
I hope you're right.
Going back to Thor, I must say it's a pity.
Did you want to bring her along for the experience?
Of course not. It's just that I've never seen her struggle or lack focus. If you ever ask her what's wrong, she stomps off like a moody kitten. Don't you think that's... They each have their own lives. People they cherish. They're also who I need to protect.
Wu Wei, yet nothing's left undone. How's that? Stay close. Enemy ahead, watch out. How's that? Stay calm at the very heart of emptiness. Let's go.
You're not at full power.
If you know that prime power has nothing to do...
You're just as stubborn. It would have been fine if she were in her first era.
It's good for them not to depend on.
You think? More are coming. I'll stop bothering you.
A shifting world with fixed principles. Stay close. How's that? That's in the palm of my hand. How's that? Enemy ahead, watch out. Chi from all directions. Converge, a shifting world with fixed principles. Let's go. Stay close. In the palm of my hand. All obstacles have their solution.
Now just follow me.
Do you know where the cinders are?
Don't worry, I have a plan. Before we left, you said you'd found some snippets of information.
They were just rumors.
No. Gengchen, do you think I'm still the same person as before?
Nobody is ever the same person they were.
I guess. That's not what we said on the border of New...
We didn't know the gravity of the situation back then.
Stop being so indirect all the time. We are the torch to banish. We are the dawn. We will not stop. And we will not... I will be me. So we can think about how much we've changed.
Everyone wishes they could go back in time to correct.
The surface layer was all... I'm talking about how we were back.
We were born to modify Gaia's. You've got the past world.
The world has never belonged to... Did you mean to say the world
The Vispanes still haven't been eradicated.
I didn't see this as a... Lots of people changed their minds during the battle. So what I want to know from you, Gengchen...
My convictions haven't changed.
If it were as simple as that... Is that because of...
Yes, and in the end...
There was a reboot.
Either way, I'm not...
Are you sure? Down here.
What is it?
The signal is moving. Now I've seen it all.
It has the cinders. After it. We should be able to kill it from this distance.
Not a chance.
Think about it for a second.
We've lost our only clue and are surrounded by enemies. The Visbanes are even more powerful this deep. We're not gonna be able to keep up with it at this rate.
What are you—
I'm going to drag it to the surface layer. You must know how important—
And you must know how much damage a Visbane of that size will cause.
Do you think we wouldn't be able to—
It's too risky.
There is no such thing as guaranteed success in this universe.
We have the power to choose, but we wouldn't—
Sometimes there's a difference between what's right and— The mods in this era are getting weaker, while the You know what's happening in Shuhan.
This is between us and the
Do you believe the humans to be innocent in all of this? In the past, it was the humans who had the power to choose. Now, we are their proxy. I want nothing to go wrong where it comes—
You once said, this era is running out of time.
Now we're just wasting time.
This is buying us more time. The failure in the first era wasn't because of the Visbanes. Our mission statement is to wipe out the Visbanes. The stability of their civilization is the one thing we should never risk. This is Shuhan. What I think. Another fight. Will we ever see a day of peace? This is not a place only for taking breaks. Enemy ahead.
It's rare to see you this impassioned.
We've never had this much to argue about before. Let's go.
Argue about it. Having strong differences of opinion is not necessarily a bad thing.
It's rare to see you this reasonable.
Who said you were the one speaking? I told you, I've never denied anyone who's one of us. But we're wasting time chasing after this Visbane like this. And there are so many more in our way. I think a big guy is summoning them.
Only cognizance can control other Visbanes.
I don't think it's acting with intelligence here. It's nowhere near as advanced as a cognizant.
Don't worry about it. At least we've still got the cinder signal. If it starts to weaken, then we'll act together, regardless of the consequences. How's that? Keep going. A shifting world with fixed principles. Let's go. How's that? To prosper or to perish. How's that? In the palm of my hand. All obstacles have their solution.
Once the It was brave to descend to the primordial layer, but how are you going to run away now? It must be. Except, I think we need to call it something else now. It's a good thing this one didn't panic so much. This is about the depth we estimated the signal. If so, then we got lucky. Please don't tell me you have bad news.
No. I was just...
Of course. So, even though I know you only came with me, unless you have a more convincing argument than the extermination of the entire...
Yes.
These single yeses of yours are the most difficult for others. Forget it. I'm not interested in hearing your reasons why you want the cinder. I'll take it back to Einsoft for the If they figure out a way to overcome the cognizant Visbanes, that's when we organize a little hunting party.
Stop when you can't take it anymore.
Huh? You know the cinders can erode divine power?
The erosion is much more powerful.
You could have told me that earlier.
There was too much vague information.
Well, now it's turned out to be true. I hope you have an idea.
Yes. Step aside. Truths come to the light. Reverse the one under the power of the prime.
Prime power? That's your solution?
You place too much importance on the cinders. My prime power may be damaged, but the computing power...
I don't like to be told facts I can't... How much longer do you need?
It's done. The seal will not hold in Einsoft.
Then come back with me.
I must go to Yujing first.
The heterocore. I'll instruct the cryptics to develop a container.
Build another?
What? You don't know a joke when you hear one? You've been with me for 2 weeks now.
I'm not tired.
I know. We're all prime modifiers. Why does it feel...
If you're talking about Brahma, she's not...
She never wants to do anything. And you never want to say. You know, it'd put everyone's mind at ease if you'd just admit you're tired.
Zhiming and Ling Guang wouldn't.
It would put my mind at ease. We're attracting them all right. Don't lose the cinders.
Wu Wei, yet nothing's left undone. How's that? Stay close. Yin and yang, the start of everything. How's that? Chi from a shifting world with fixed principles. Let's go. I was being careless. Nine truths come to the light. Stay calm at the very heart of emptiness. Stay close. To prosper or to perish. Let's go. Take that! All obstacles have their solution. Another fight. Will we ever see a day of peace?
Why do we have to go back the way we came?
I don't want anyone to know we found the sewers.
You don't want anyone to know you left the cloth?
I don't want anyone to know we were in the source layer for that long. We still can't be sure if there are any cognizants about. It'll be better to keep a low profile.
I'd definitely be tired if I were as cautious as you. Let's go. The exit isn't far.
To prosper or to perish. I can still keep going. Universe, open up to me and end the chaos. How's that? To prosper or to perish. Keep going. Let's go. Stay calm at the very heart of empty. 9 truths come to the light. How's that? My mission is far from complete. Wu Wei, yet nothing's left undone.
Why do we have to go back the way we came?
I don't want anyone to know we found the sewers.
You don't want anyone to know you left Quad?
I don't want anyone to know we were in the Source Layer for that long. We still can't be sure if there are any cognizants found. It'll be better to keep a low profile.
I'd definitely be tired if I were as cautious as you. Let's go. The exit isn't far.
All we see is empty. A shifting world with fixed principles. Huh. How's that? Huh. Stay close. How's that? Ink splash. In the palm of my hand. I see. 9 truths come to the light. Chi from all directions converge here. I was being careless. Ink splash. All we see is empty. Let's go. Huh. I can still keep going. Universe, open up to me and end the chaos. How's that? How's that? I can still... My mission is far from complete. How's that? Stay calm at the very heart of emptiness. 9 truths come to the light. Let's go. Chi, a shifting world with fixed principles. Huh. All obstacles have their solution.
I thought we'd cleared
It's very obvious when mods enter the Source Layer.
But they've crawled all the way up here from bringing the cinders back to the surface layer, isn't
The Sapphire Core is much more...
The Sapphire Core. You brought the Sapphire Core out to resolve the Cloud Song, but right now your powers are weakened. We need to think of a way to replace either the Astral Engine...
Germing is still trying.
You need time too. Absolutely nothing can happen.
Well, for the Astral Engine, I was thinking...
If there was a way of contacting the Observators, we never would have had any issues with the Cloud Song or...
Aren't there any leads in Einsof?
Forget it. It's true. Observators did help us a lot in past eras. They believed that they, as mortals, could wield...
Anything we've thought of, they must have thought of as well.
That makes sense. Are they dead? Dormant? Malfunction? All I know is that the Observators...
In my heart of hearts, though, I'd like to see them return.
There's nothing wrong with a bit of hope. As long as you don't start to rely. That was a strong Bane energy reaction.
And 2 sets of divine power.
fighting?
The divine powers.
If it is, they've landed themselves in big trouble. You stay in Shuheng. There's no
But
need.
we haven't seen the enemy.
I can sense it. Or rather, I can smell it. You are right. Everyone wishes they could go back. Since the Second Era, a feeling that before everything gets out of hand, I want to kill something. Right now.